Hello, my name is Shannon. Thank you so much for joining me today for this short yoga practice. We'll be staying very close to our mats, and our theme today is love. So our mantra today will be, my heart is open with love and compassion for myself and others. My heart is open with love and compassion for myself and others. So we're going to start today on our backs. So come on down and take a long body stretch, maybe pointing your toes, reaching your fingers away. And then we're going to gently place one hand on our belly, one on our heart, letting our toes fall out and bringing awareness to our breath. Feeling the gentle, subtle waves of our chest rising and falling as we breathe. My heart is open with love and compassion for myself and others. Now let's take a few deep breaths in, breathing in through our nose, filling up our belly and our chest. And soft, gentle exhales, releasing. One more. Now we'll clasp our right shin, interlacing our fingers and gently pulling our knee towards our shoulder. You can relax your right foot, or if you'd like, you can do a few little rolls, noticing how your ankle is feeling. And switch directions. And we'll switch sides. So grabbing that left shin and just giving sort of a gentle pull. You're not pulling too hard. Maybe moving your ankle a little bit. Maybe you just want to stay still. Now we're going to place our feet flat on the mat. Palms are down. Let's let our knees fall a little bit right and left. And the next time your knees fall right, let's pause, and maybe you want to lift your arms overhead, giving a long stretch, and then just letting gravity pull your legs and your arms down. And keeping your arms where they are, let's move our knees to the left. And then we'll slowly raise our feet overhead. You can take your hands on your thighs. You can have a bend in your knees. We're going to pause here, feeling your low back touching the mat, relaxing your legs and your feet. And then let's point and flex our feet. So feeling that movement in the muscles in your legs. And the next time you flex your feet, press your heels up towards the sky so your legs may straighten a little bit. Maybe you pull in your belly. And gently release. We're going to place our feet down and turn to the side, coming up into an easy seated pose. Placing our hands on our knees, let's start with some circles of our body. You can shut your eyes. You can even drop your head. And when you're ready, we'll go the other way. And And then let's pause and center. Let's let our hands slide up our thighs. So we're gently squeezing our shoulder blades, pulling our shoulders down and back, tucking our chin, feeling this stretch in the back of our neck. And then we'll slowly bring our hands behind us, once again interlacing our fingers, pulling our shoulder blades together, reaching our hands back, opening up our chest, letting our heart shine forward, and breathing, relaxing our face and our jaw. And then we'll slowly release, bringing our arms forward with our right arm over our left. We're going to give ourselves a little hug. I see George is up there on the window. So kind of squeezing your arms together, and let's gently move a little bit right and left. It's nice to give ourselves a hug sometimes. Now we'll open up our arms again, looking up on an inhale, and then we'll bring that left arm on top. And this time we're going to gently move forwards and backwards, just a little bit of gentle rocking. And we'll pause at center. Let's place that left hand down, really reaching that right arm up. As we bend our left elbow, we're going to bend our body to the left. So we're keeping our right shoulder back, almost like we're leaning back slightly to get this nice stretch on the right side of our body. And release. Let's go the other way, reaching up first and then gently folding to the right. Once again, keeping that left shoulder back, so you're sort of leaning back. Feel like someone's pulling your left fingers away as you root down your left sit bone. And release. We're going to turn to the left into tabletop, bringing our arms forward so we can drop our chest down into puppy dog pose. Maybe your forehead is touching the mat. So we're letting our heart open into the earth. My heart is open with love and compassion for myself and others. And then very slowly we're going to make our way on our bellies with our forearms down, coming into Sphinx pose. Your feet can be together or a little bit apart. We are pressing our forearms into the mat and reaching our chest forward, relaxing our face, letting our belly gently sink down. And then we'll slowly walk our forearms to the left. So we're getting a little twist here, pressing your forearms down. Maybe you look back with your head and breathe. And then let's slowly walk our forearms to the right, pressing them down as we reach our chest forward and gently look back. And then we'll slowly come back to center, letting our head fall, turning our head one way or the other, letting our heels fall out. Let's take a few grounding breaths here. Feeling your chest pressing down into the earth as you inhale and softening as you exhale. Now, whichever way your head is turned, you're going to bend that leg, reaching back for your foot and just pulling your foot in towards your bottom, getting a little quad stretch. And slowly release. Let's do the other leg. So turning our head towards the leg we're bending, giving a nice gentle pull. And release. We're going to press back up, coming into tabletop. And let's do some cat-cows with rotation. So as we arch our back, we're bringing our hips to the left and then round, tucking our chin, bringing our hips to the right. So you can do these movements slowly. You can bend your elbows. I like to shut my eyes. And then we'll go the other way. And let's pause and center. Let's take our right leg, keeping it bent. We're going to lift it up and do some circles. So up and out and down. I just got a nice big crack in my hip. And the next time your foot comes up, let's look up and pause. And then bring that leg down, out, and around. So we're doing circles the other direction. And now we're going to take that foot over to the left, so it's probably off your mat. And let's move our heel a little bit forwards and backwards. Feeling this nice stretch in our ankle and our foot and our toes. And then gently press your heel back, engaging your right quad. Maybe you're pressing through the base of your hands and breathing. And then we'll let up on that stretch, and keeping our leg where it is, we're going to lift it up just a little bit off the mat and pause. You'll feel your left leg working here. And release that leg back. Let's move our hips a little right and left. We're going to flip both of our wrists and just do a few little circles. You can go any way that feels good, just to give a little stretch to our forearms before we go to the other side. Now we'll flip our hands back, and we'll take that left leg and come up and around and down. Really focusing on your breath as you do this movement. And the next time your leg comes up, let's look up and pause, pressing through your fingertips, breathing. And then we'll do these circles the other way. So down, out, up, and around. Now let's slowly place that foot to the right, probably on the floor outside of your mat. We're going to move our heel forwards and backwards. And then press that heel back, dropping your head, feeling this long stretch on your leg in the back. Feels good. And then we will raise that leg up and pause. And release it back to tabletop. We're going to come down into a child's pose. So dropping your head to the mat. Maybe you place your palms together with your thumbs on your back. Let's take a few deep breaths here. And then we'll slowly walk our way up onto our knees. And we're going to place our hands behind us once again, interlacing our fingers, squeezing our shoulder blades, pulling our shoulders down, tucking our chin, opening up our heart, our chest muscles and the front of our shoulders. And then we'll slowly fold forward, and you can keep your hands down near your bottom, or if you'd like, you can raise your arms up, which will give you a little deeper of a stretch in your shoulders. And maybe you want to rotate your head a little right and left. And then slowly return back up. Let's shake it out a little bit. We're going to come down on our bottoms, so cross your legs and come all the way down. We're going to place the bottoms of our feet together with our knees falling out. And let's place our left hand on our thigh and reach our right hand overhead. So we're maybe gently pressing on your thigh as you reach that right arm up, but relaxing your face. And then we'll do that with the other arm. So right hand is on your thigh, left arm is reaching up. And then let's bring our elbows to the mat, bent with our palms facing up. And you can bend your knees as much or as little as you'd like. You can even kind of walk your shoulder blades together. We're going to take 3 deep breaths in this heart-opening pose. Let's raise our knees up, bringing our feet about shoulder width distance apart. You can bring your palms down to the mat. We're going to lift our pelvis up into a bridge. You can keep your hands on the mat, or if you'd like, you can clasp your fingers together, walking your shoulder blades together, engaging your glutes, tucking your chin. My heart is open with compassion and love for myself and others. And very slowly release. Let's grab our knees and give ourselves a little hug, maybe moving a little right and left. And you can feel free to do any final stretch or pose you'd like before we make our way into a short shavasana, so we can integrate our practice and relax our mind and our bodies. So take your time, letting your feet come wide on the mat, toes falling out, palms facing up, melting down. Now start to deepen your breath. And before we sit up, we're going to do one long yam, which is the bija seed sound for the heart chakra, anahata chakra. Y-A-M. So let's take a deep breath in for yam. Breathing in through your nose. Now find a little movement in your fingers and toes. You can bend one knee at a time, turning on your side to sit back up into an easy seated pose. I see George has been with us the whole time. Let's put our hands on our knees, shut our eyes, take a moment here to notice how we feel, and maybe set an intention for your day. It can be one word, whatever comes to mind. Let's bring our hands to heart center, bowing our heads, giving ourselves so much gratitude for showing up today to practice and come home to ourselves. The light in me honors the light in you, and together here now and always, we are one. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope your day is filled with love and compassion. And I appreciate you subscribing to the channel and liking the video and giving me any comments, letting me know how you feel. And I hope to practice with you again very soon. Have a beautiful day.